Alright guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another preview. Obviously, big game on Friday, absolutely massive. Aston Villa versus West Bromwich Albion at the Hawthorns Friday night. It's going to be an absolute brilliant game. Obviously, Villa have picked up form in recent weeks, ever since Dean Smith took over really. In their last game, they did manage to get a 3-0 win away at Middlesbrough, which for them is an absolutely brilliant result. You know, to go to a team that's conceded like 3 goals all season and got 11 clean sheets and bang 3 past them and get the 3 points is a good result. I'm not going to sit here and lie and, you know, talk crap about them. As much as I hate them, I'm not that type of fan. I'm an honest fan. I try to give an honest review, and that's all this is, so don't hate on me. Obviously, our last game, WBA versus Brentford, finished 1-1. How we didn't win that game, I will never know. The first half, you know, some of the chances we missed, unbelievable. J-Rod especially, you know, we hit the bar, we did everything but score in that first half, and it was massively frustrating. It did move us up to third with a point, and Harvey Barnes did get on the score sheet again, so I'm pretty happy with that one. I was hoping for a win, as I thought it would have built a lot of confidence going into the big game against Villa. But I do think against Villa, our key players who Villa need to look out for will be Harvey Barnes, who, you know, when he's on his game is unbelievable. Matt Phillips, who I think has been exceptional so far this season. I think he's played really well. He always looks lively. He always looks up for a game. You know, you can see him at times when we win corners, jeering up the crowd, and, you know, he just does get the crowds going. Another player I would say is a threat to Villa's backline is Dwight Gale, obviously, if he starts, which I don't really agree with. I mean, I'm all for someone not having favourites at the club. Like, for example, Robson Kanu played well where he scored his goal, but he hasn't done anything since. So take him out of the team. Don't keep making the same mistake, and keep playing Robson Kanu. Obviously, he did come on last night, Gale, but for some reason Darren Moore put him out wide, which I didn't agree with. I'm not slagging Moore off because I like him, but I just think he's a bit slow with his changes. Like last night, it was crying out for a midfielder, and, you know, taking Morrison off, bringing on some experience and fresh legs in Gareth Barry was needed. We looked tired towards the end of the game, and it definitely cost us. I do think Villa's key players is Tammy Abraham. Obviously, I don't really need to say much about him. He's a brilliant striker. I think it's 6 or 7 goals in his last 3 games. He scored that 4 goals against Nottingham Forest at home when they drawed 5-5. Honestly, they've been scoring left, right and centre. Balassi as well, I think, will be a massive threat on that wing. Good pacey player. The only problem with Balassi is, I think, is his fitness at the moment, but it's still going to give Adora Boyo some problems, I'm pretty sure. You know, he's a very skillful player. I remember Albion playing against him at Pally, when he was in the Pally side, and he was exceptional then. Another player is McGinn. I think he's a great midfielder for Aston Villa. You know, he's scored a few goals this season. He's got a few assists. And as much as I hate to say, I do think I have watched Villa play in current games. I absolutely hate the guy, but I've got to say Jack Grealish is in some good form as well. I think he's definitely playing better. I'm not saying he's amazing and overreacting like Villa fans are, because they do overreact over him slightly. But fair play to him, he's playing really well at the minute, and I can't slate him for that. But yeah, obviously, Dean Smith, ever since he's came in at Villa, he's absolutely transformed him massively. Under Steve Bruce, it was like us when we had Pulis. Bruce would just stick to one tactic and one tactic only. If that didn't work, no plan B. You know, you're kind of stuck in his ways, sort of. But Dean Smith, he adds that attacking play to Aston Villa, and I am worried about playing him, to be honest. I'm a realistic West Brom fan. You know, he's transformed and he's gone in there. He's got on playing some good football. They're scoring a lot of goals. The only weakness I see with Villa, and I'm sure other Villa fans will agree, is their defence can be vulnerable at times, and so can ours. I know a few Aston Villa fans who are my friends, and they say James Chester's been a bit dodgy at times. Also, the goalkeeper, I think it's Nyland, has been a bit dodgy at times as well. So we do need to take that into account against Villa. I am nervous about this one, like I've said. Obviously, we moved up to third. Villa are 8th in the table, 4 points from us. If they do get the win, you know, they'll be 1 point off us, and nobody wants Villa overtaking us. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to the game, depending on what West Brom team turns up. I think if we do turn up and play it, we're gonna absolutely have to be at our best. I'm gonna go with a 2-1 either way. I'm not gonna say I'm just very nervous. I know how much this game means to the fans, and I don't want my score prediction to go wrong and goal scorers. But I know that Tammy Abraham might be a doubt as well, from what I heard from my friend at work who's a Villa fan. Hopefully that's the case, because I think he'll cause massive problems. But like I said, I think it'll be 2-1 either way. I think Tammy Abraham will either get a brace and Villa will win 2-1, Dwight Gale scoring for us, or I think 2-1 Albion, Dwight Gale and Harvey Barnes to get on the score sheet, and also Abraham for Villa. But yeah, guys, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe your score predictions in the comment section down below. Come on, you baddies. We need this win.